kitchen, why don't you? Hey guys. Today we're making maple pecan stuffed apples. The holiday is here, so it's a good time for all those fall things like pumpkin and apples and squash and you name it. All the fall things. I love this type of year. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to get started. Hey YouTube people, what's up? We are making stuffed apples. I am using the Gala apple. Also, I wanted to say thank you everyone for your support always. It's just nice to be nice. So I want to say thank you. For you that are new, I am Chef Mar, okay? I am Chef Marlene. I am on Facebook Live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. I'm also on Instagram under Chef Mar01. You can find me on YouTube under Chef Marlene Coles. Let's get started with our menu. I am not responsible for the music in the background. So I have here, I'm using Gala apples. You can use Fuji. You can even use Granny Smith if you like to, but I'm using the Gala apple today. Let me bring you in a little closer, okay? So what I'm simply going to do is take my paring knife, and for this recipe, I'm just going to demo how to do this, but if you want to make this for like a larger group, maybe like, it'll serve like 4 people, you can get 4 medium apples, and we'll tell you the amounts of the ingredients. I'm just taking a simple paring knife, and you want to choke up on your knife because we want to go in and basically we want to get out the core of the apple, okay? And when you get to the bottom, oops, this one kind of split on me, but I can show you. And you just want to pop out the core, all right? Then you want to take a spoon. You can do it with a spoon. I'm going to use a melon baller. And I'm just going to, Alexa, turn down the volume. Sorry guys, I had to turn down the volume on my music. I'm going to core out the middle. Take out the seed. And see here, it's hollow. But all of this goodness on the inside, we're going to use that. So we're going to hollow it out just a little bit more. Okay? And I'm going to put that on my board here. Okay, that one goes in the trash. And you can do this with a spoon. You don't have to have a melon baller. It just makes it a lot easier. But you can use a spoon. No special gadgets required. Okay? I hope everybody's doing fine. I wanted to remind you too, I'm hosting a Zoom class on November the 7th. It's a private class. There is a fee of $21. We are doing a lovely salmon dish with tomato couscous and zucchini and asparagus. It's going to be amazing. So if you care to be a part of that, I did post it. But if you need more information, please email me at cwcm2020@gmail.com. So here we have a hollow, nice, and you don't want to take too much of it because you don't want to lose the structure of your apple. Okay, it's our garbage. We're going to take our knife and just coarsely chop up the apple because we're going to need this. Nothing is wasted in my kitchen, nothing at all. I love the fall. The weather's crisp. It's time to eat all those good comfort foods. And one thing about this recipe, I wanted to make apple dumplings, and the reason being is I had an aunt that always made apple dumplings, and the dough was so good and it was ooey and gooey. But I wanted to make it healthy because here in my kitchen, I try to allow us to eat healthy without sacrificing flavor. We just don't cook, we cook with purpose, okay? So here's our apple. You know, I always have my water, and I have my Young Living, Vitality, Grapefruit, and Bergamot. So I'm gonna squeeze a piece of that in there. And our Thieves, good for your immune system, especially with cold and flu season coming, and everything that we're dealing with. We want to keep our immune system intact. So that's Young Living. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can cook with their vitality supplements, and you've seen me done that. So to a small bowl or a medium bowl, depending on what you have, we're going to add, let me get a little butter here. You can use a plant-based butter. I'm only going to use about, maybe about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. If you were doing 4 apples, you would do 2 teaspoons. And you're just going to cut that up into small pieces. So to our bowl, our ingredients are, we're going to add our oatmeal. And let me say this, I don't buy quick oats. I buy whole rolled oats. I think it works better. But I did grind some up in my grinder, and I'm adding a little more for texture. Okay, so we're going to add that to our bowl. We're going to add about a teaspoon of cinnamon. I don't usually measure, but I'm telling you, I'm a dump cook, but I will do it for you. We're going to add that. We're also going to add a little bit of cinnamon. We're going to add, remember last week I told you that salt brings out sweet. So I'm going to add a pinch of Himalayan salt. If you don't have Himalayan salt, don't worry. Use what you got, because that's what we got, all right? But use what you have. So we have that. We're going to take our butter and we're going to cut it into little pieces, because we're going to make a sort of crumble, okay? We're going to add that in, the little pieces. And I also am going to add to this some pecans and some dates. So I'm going to get those. I have some. You can use walnuts. You can use whatever nuts. If you have a nut allergy, you don't have to. These are medjool dates. They are very, very, very good. And it's better than refined sugar. And it adds a little sweetness. It adds sweetness to this. So we're just going to chop these up into small pieces and add this to our mixture. So all of this just dumps in the bowl, because it's going to be put into our apple. Quick recipe. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Forgive me, I forgot to say that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to cook these apples covered for 20 minutes. And then you're going to remove the cover and cook them for another 20-25 minutes. All right? So in our bowl we have butter, we have oats, we have cinnamon. We're going to add to this a little maple. I think I do have some maple syrup. About a tablespoon. And all of this is, you know, healthy, better than refined sugars, I would say. Yes. So again, these are the medjool dates. They do have a pit in it, so make sure you take the pit out of it. Okay. Where's our pecans? We're going to chop a little bit of pecans. We have some I already chopped. We're going to add that to the bowl. You can add walnuts. You can omit the pecans. Let's get with Myrtle. Let's find her. You're going to mix that up. Mash the butter in. It's going to make sort of a crumble. A crumble on anything is delicious. I'm trying to tell you. Yes. And the thing about this is not just a dessert. This is not a dessert only. This is, you can make a dessert, add a bit of ice cream on top of it. You can have this for a snack. You can have it for breakfast because it's healthy. You know, the apples give you fiber, a lot of vitamin C, a lot of antioxidants, a lot of flavonoids, a whole lot of benefits. About a teaspoon of vanilla. Thank you for coming. Mix that in. Smells delicious. Now what about our apples? Yes, 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 we gotta add our apples. So I have my apples that I chopped up and chop them up a little more. Pop the top, pop the top. Okay, here we are. Add our apples in. Mix those in like so. Mix it in very good. And all of this gets stuffed into our apple that we cored. We're going to add about, I have some AP, all-purpose flour, but I use unbleached flour. I use a lot of almond flour too. So we're going to add about a tablespoon to start. Tighten it up. We're not finished with this yet. There's something special. You know, I've been using my Young Living culinary oils, and I'm so excited about not only what they do for me for as far as my supporting my health, my immune system, so many benefits. If you're interested, please let me know, because I've really been benefiting, especially in this time that we're in right now, from my essential oils. And the thing about it, we just don't, Young Living just does not have just essential oils. We have a lot of products that will help you eat clean, live clean. All right? So I'm going to add to this 1 drop of nutmeg. Now, if you're not used to using this, if you're making something other, like a creamy batter, I would stick a toothpick inside and get a little bit on the toothpick and then swirl it in and taste. Because these are 100% pure from distilled, very, 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 very good products. From seed to seal. Yes. They distill their own, nothing sourced out. It's not full of junk. And I'm going to add a little bit of my orange essential oil. And I know people say, well, why don't you just add an orange zest? Well, I can, but there's not always a bit. I mean, suppose I didn't have it. Plus, these are so powerful. You know, the cells of the plants and seeds are like the lifeblood of the plant. So that's extracted. So this smells amazing. Has no aid. Okay. I like to cook clean, so we're going to move everything out that we don't need. So that's very important as chefs and home cooks, that you cook clean. That's one of my mottos. Cook clean, eat clean, and most of all, live clean. So we didn't have a lot of mess today. It's something quick. And this is going to go in the oven. We're going to stuff it Now, my hands are clean. You don't believe me? I'm going in with my hand. You can take a spoon, and I'm going to just stuff this apple to the gill. Pack it in there. I'm coming up. That's what your apple should look like. All right? You put it in a greased dish, grease your dish, put it in the greased dish, bake it for 20 minutes covered with a foil, and then after 20 minutes, remove the cover and bake for another 25 minutes, okay? So that's our lovely, and this leftover will not go to waste, believe me. We got our dates, got our essential oils, and I did something. I made a caramel sauce to go over the apples. Oh my goodness. I made a dairy-free caramel sauce. Coconut, dairy-free, condensed milk. Caramel sauce. When I tell you, it's absolutely amazing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you for coming today. For those of you who don't know, this is Myrtle. That was my mother. That's how I named my utensils. So that's our recipe. I mean, that was quick. We're done. We are done. So let's get a pot holder or let me get a towel. And I'll show you what they look like out of the oven. Yes! Come through, apples. You can't sit this hot plate. Matter of fact, let's do this. Hold up. I'll sit it on here. So I can sit. I have asbestos hands sometimes. These are our stuffed apples. Like I said, they're stuffed with dates. They're stuffed with apples that have vitamin C, antioxidants. I mean, just packed full. The oats give you fiber. All right, the nuts give you a lot of good benefits as well. We bake these at 350. What else? Oh, and you know what? Like I said, if you don't like nuts, you can omit them, but they're very good in fat. They reduce hunger. These pecans do. So, a lot of good benefits, okay? So, we are going to plate this. Look at this goodness. Let's see. Get my tongues here. Which one do we want? As happy as I can be. Your love is a guarantee. Look at this. Maple pecan. Yes. Stuffed apple. You're going to sit that over there like that. And like I said, these are my substitute for the apple dumplings with all the dough and all the butter and all the syrup. I can't do that anymore. So, let's see. Let's put this on a plate, another plate. Hold on. Gotta have you. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see. Don't fall apart on me. There we go. Yes. Let's move this out of the way. This is hot, I know. Now, the caramel sauce. I'm so proud of this. Look at this. Look at this. Dairy-free, caramel, however you want to say it. That's what you want to say. That's what you call it. Now we're going to take this and just drizzle it over our lovely apple. Woo! Yes! This makes me so happy. You make me happy. Yes! My mouth is watering. I'm salivating. So, how do you eat it? Now, another thing. You can cut these in half and lay them flat and stuff them as well. So, I'm going to go in right here. And see, I like it because our apple, look at that. Look at that. Look at the stuffing on the inside. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Some ice cream on top for dessert. You can have this for breakfast. Like I said, you can have it for a snack. Absolutely amazing. So make this, okay? Yes, make this. I'm going to cut it all the way down. It smells so good. And see, what I like is the don't cook them too long. 20 minutes covered, 20 to 25 minutes uncovered. You want your apple to still have some texture, all right? So let's see what we got here. Rob is in here, so he can't steal it. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. Ooh. Look, that's our stuffed apple. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh. It's good, y'all. You know I hate a dirty plate. You can even take some of the caramel after you cut it open and just drizzle over it. Oh my goodness. You can just eat this by the spoonfuls. So here you have it. Your maple pecan stuffed apple. Try this, especially for the holidays or any day. Every day is a holiday. Every day is a blessed day. So as I say each week here in the kitchen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of my kitchen and letting me come into your home. All right, don't forget about the Zoom. All right, and also, we are still working on our passport. So if you make this, put it in your passport. Also, I wanted to say, if you purchase a passport, it's $10 on Cash App Marlon Coles. And the first person that fills up their passport with the meals that I have been making, I have a special gift for you. So if you're interested, cwcm2020@gmail.com. Until we meet again, peace and blessings. And don't forget to eat clean, cook clean, and most of all, live clean. Until I see you again, be blessed. Bye.